Scene 3. Billy Bob White at the University of Colorado System Office, 1800 Grant Street, Denver, Colorado.
Guten Morgen. Good morning, President Billy Bob White. You are the president of the University of Colorado? You don't look much like a president. You don't look like the great white father. You look more like a bird, Billy Bob White. The Führer didn't look like a bird, but he flew like a bird. Did you see Triumph of the Will? He flew better than Bush. He didn't sound like a bird. There was a leader. There was a mustache. There was a haircut. Und Eva. Eva Braun. What a woman. Und Eva Perón. Evita. Little Evita. Don't cry for me, Argentina. You knew Werner von Braun, perhaps. He was interrogated by our friend Heinrich Kissinger, given a clean bill of health, and sent to sit in the four corners. Did he visit the University of Colorado?
Good old CU.
Von Braun. There was a scientist. He knew something about the real world. He built the V-2 rocket, you know. A fine delivery vehicle. Far ahead of Federal Express.
Are you sure there wasn't a Werner von White? Perhaps a cousin? Still, von Braun and White, we get on well together. We could make a national fashion statement at CU, like saddle shoes.
What are saddle shoes? They shoes who work in the horse industry? Or perhaps the fashion industry on 7th Avenue? Or is Singapore now? Are rockets part of the fashion industry?
I'm just Billy Bob White from Colorado. I don't do fashion. I don't do rocket science, though there could be a partnering opportunity for us there. CU V2 Federal Express. Good old V2.
Ja, auf Deutsch, in German, that would be V2 to you, Buster Brown. I mean Buster White. We also believed in partnering, government, business, education, all bundled together in one wonderful package. The Führer on top, Nazis underneath, fascists underneath that, like an Oreo cookie. Everything in order.
Public-private partnerships. Now, partner, that's something I really like and understand. That's the ticket there. Run the university like a business. Put the professors in their place. The professors are employees. The students are customers. Our job is to maximize customer satisfaction. No more Plato or NATO. Plenty of booze and sex for the customers and football. And a good time for the players. Well worth $6 million.
We admitted no wrongdoing.
Wrongdoing?
Nothing doing.
Just a bunch of fellas having a good time at an off-campus party. Of course, football.
Wizard White. Billy Bob White. Goes good together, don't you think?
We delivered. V2 was a flying Auschwitz. But no tracking numbers, I have to admit. We had good marketing, too. We promoted the Auschwitz brand. Would the business school be interested?
Maybe we could get a federal grant to run a pilot project.
We packaged many similar products into the Auschwitz brand. Dachau, Bergen-Belsen, Treblinka, and so forth. Perhaps you could do a case study in branding? There could be serious licensing opportunities, perhaps even a franchise.
Yeah, with globalization, the opportunities are enormous. You're right on there, man. Enormous.
Do you do extermination? I did extermination.
Nah, we don't do extermination. We didn't railroad Ward Churchill. We don't even do railroads. We only have a fake railroad station in Boulder. And just a two-track Amtrak in Denver.
When I was in charge, the trains ran on time. You can believe it.
We might get light rail one day. We didn't railroad Ward Churchill. We never fired Ward Churchill for what he said, after all. He only called the bond traders little Eichmanns.
I am the big Eichmann.
I disagree with Ward Churchill's loathsome, reprehensible, disgusting words. I'm totally repulsed. I'm grossed out, as it were, by what he said. But I'll defend his right to say it to the death. To the death.
To the death.
We could, however, investigate his scholarship. I ordered my subordinate, Poppy Stoppy, or some name like that, to form a special committee to investigate his treacherous research misconduct. He must be guilty, or we wouldn't have formed the committee, especially with Poppy Stoppy, if you see what I mean.
Show me the men, and I will find you the crime.
Outside political influences had no role, and they have no role whatsoever, in a great university.
The media and the legislature called for him to be fired.
But we didn't fire him then. Absolutely not. No way. We were completely uninfluenced. But of course we had to respond. We had to be complete, unaccountable, and untransparent. Oh, I'm sorry. Completely accountable and transparent. Pardon me.
Accountable.
Any accountant will tell you that you have to do accountable accounting. If an accountant is not accountable, who will be able to account for anything? And CPAs will be out of work. We have to be accountable.
It was always about the accounting. So many choose in, so many choose out. You cannot be too careful. If you lose juice, it can be a problem.
Yeah, you always have to watch out for them surprise audits.
I was following orders. I was accountable to the Führer. And the Führer was accountable to the German people. If he was not accountable, he would have lost his funding. You see how it was. We had to do it, or we would have lost our funding. There would have been no raise pool. We had to be accountable.
Accountability creates security.
I love Homeland Security.
Deutschland,
Deutschland, über alles, über alles in der Welt. Homeland, Homeland, über alles, über alles in der Welt. Sieg, Homeland!